Now listen, I know we all really try not to get our hopes up when it comes to The Sims 4, but I think my hopes are up on this one, guys. So if you remember, like 100 years ago, it was actually only like 2 years ago, but it was about 100 kits ago. When we first ever got kits, we got 3 different kinds of kits. We got a Create a Sim kit, which was Throwback Fit kit, a Build Mode kit, which was Country Kitchen, and we actually got a Gameplay kit, which was Bust the Dust. Now, Bust the Dust was literally a bust. It was such an epic failure that they just never made a Gameplay kit again. But with these new kits that we just got the other day, I don't know. I think we might have some gameplay elements in here. So if you don't already know, we actually just got 3 brand new kits in The Sims 4, and 2 of them are build mode kits, but they actually have some functional items in them, and I'm curious to see if any of it is actually new gameplay. So I thought what we would do is just go right into the game and see what the gameplay is, and full disclosure, I literally have not played with these kits yet. I did just build the house that we're going to use for the video, but I have not touched the gameplay, so I have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to figure this all out together. Now, obviously, I have never done anything chill a day in my life, so I just threw together a quick house and family and storyline in preparation for this video, but I'll go ahead and give you a tour of the house. Now, full disclosure, all I cared about was the kitchen and the workshop room, so the rest of the house is kind of bare bones. So, like I said, there's really not a lot going on in any of the other rooms, but this is the kitchen, and this is using all of the items from the new kitchen clutter kit. This is the new refrigerator, and I am so excited about this fridge, guys. We finally have a fridge that has like magnets and stuff on it. Like, I really love this swatch, although we don't have like super young kids in the house, which is why I didn't go for this one. But I am so excited about all of the swatches on this new refrigerator. I think I went for like that one. And we have a ton of really good clutter in this kit as well. Like, look at all these like little baking things. And these are 2 individual clutter pieces, by the way. There is just so much good stuff in here. And a couple of these items are supposed to be functional. Like, I think the cereal box, I'm pretty sure, the groceries. But like I said, we are going to check all of that out when we actually get into the gameplay. But anyway, so this is everything from the kitchen clutter kit. And then over here in the garage or the workshop space is all of the items from the new renovation workshop. And can I just point out that I absolutely love this new drywall texture we have right here. There's actually a couple different swatches on this one too. These are so nice. I honestly wouldn't have been mad if they just replaced the default drywall with these, because these are so much better. Let's actually take a look at what the default drywall is. So this is like the wallpaper that you get when you just like build a wall. And this is the new one from the kit. I mean, that is like such an improvement. And so like I said, this is every single item from that new kit. And what I'm really excited about are these salvaged appliances right here. This is where I think we're getting some new gameplay, but I'm not 100% sure. What I think we need to do is repair these appliances and then they'll actually become functional. So we're definitely going to be jumping right into that when we start our gameplay. We've also got a new water boiler and electrical panel, and I'm hoping that these have the same functionality as they do if you have the For Rent pack. It looks like right here, they do have the little status fully operational, so I am thinking that these are going to be functional. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you have this functionality if you don't have For Rent. I'm pretty sure we've had stuff like this happen before, where like when Storybook Nursery came out, you did get the functionality of the changing table and of the infant playmat. So I'm hoping that these are functional for people who don't own For Rent, but if you don't own it, let me know in the comments because I'm not 100% sure. And like I said, the rest of the house is honestly really boring. This is like our living and dining room. We have 3 bathrooms in here. This door is glitching. Hello. And then upstairs, we just have 2 bedrooms and 2 other bathrooms. And the reason we have 2 bedrooms is because the family I made over here. So let's meet our Sims real quick. We've got Connell and his wife Maria, and both of their outfits are from the new Golden Years kit, which has a bunch of like Create a Sim items for elders, which I think is so cute. Like, look at these glasses. And you'll see as we're playing, they have a bunch of other really cute items in this kit as well. They have little like life alert necklaces. It is so cute. And then they're also living with their grandson, Bryce. And I wanted to have a kid in this house because whenever we get new gameplay, I always like to see if any of it is like stuff that the kids can do as well. But with that very lengthy intro done, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay because I'm actually really excited to see which of these items are functional. So first things first, I want to know what is up with these salvaged appliances. So if I click on these, it just lets me restore it. I don't think he has any handiness skill. I was kind of hoping that it would be the kind of thing that you needed like, you know, handiness level 5 or something to do it. I'm hoping that this isn't just like a one-time, like just go ahead and click on it and you can restore it kind of thing. Although I guess Some people may want the option to just go ahead and have these appliances. So in that sense, maybe it's okay. But I almost kind of wish that in that case, they would have just done like a ready to go version and also the salvage version, because I wish this was a little bit more of a challenge. Oh, it looks like Maria came in here to keep him company as well, and she is sitting on one of the new chairs that literally just looks like a bucket. I love the orange swatch because it just looks like a Home Depot bucket. And also, I want to just give a quick little shout out to all these little dirt sand situations on the floor. I love when we get a new little dirty swatch, so I think those are really nice. Oh, I guess this is a whole family affair. I guess we should just double check. I mean, children can almost never do handiness, so I'm not expecting them to be able to. Yeah, he can't do anything with that. I do really like a lot of the items that we get in this kit, though. Like, this is perfect for garages. Obviously, garages are kind of pointless right now because we don't have cars, but some of these items, like these toolboxes and these boxes right here, these like stackable storage bins, so good. Okay, this is definitely taking him a while, but I do kind of have the feeling that once he's done with this, it'll just be ready to go. But I will say it's taking him a really long time. I mean, he has barely even done like a quarter of it yet. So I guess it is a little bit of a challenge, but I just kind of wish that there was like a requires handiness level, even if it was only like 3 or 4 or something like that. I just feel like this is like a little too easy. But while he's working on that, I think I am actually going to have Maria come on into the kitchen, and I want to see which of these items are functional. It looks like we can click on basically everything. Oh, heirlooms. Okay. But I think that this lunchbox is supposed to be functional. So if we go here, oh, we can like grab snacks from it. I thought we were going to be able to pack a lunch, but maybe that's not this item. I feel like I read that in the description. But we can grab like all of the regular snacks and stuff like that. So that is useful. Let's have her go grab a little snack. And what's up with Bryce? Why are you uncomfortable? From bad surroundings. I wonder if the bad surroundings he's talking about are these little dirt spots on the floor, or if it's these salvaged items. It's probably the salvaged items, because I don't think that the little like dirty spots have done that before that I know of. So it has to be that these like salvaged items are counting as dirty surroundings, and Bryce is not happy about it. Let's have him come into the kitchen too. We'll have him get a snack, and I wonder if there's any other, like, functions that he can do with any of these items. Let's try to click on some stuff. Everything can just be an heirloom. Oh, okay, it looks like he can grab cereal from the cereal boxes. I should have maybe had him do that. He is going to eat an acai bowl, but let's actually have him cancel that and go ahead and get some cereal. I'm assuming it'll just look like that regular, like, bowl of cereal that they always get out of the fridge, but now they can get it out of the cereal box? Or not? What is the problem? Maybe it's not like... Maybe these little fruits right here need to move. Maybe that's making stuff not functional. Okay, if you go over there... Wait, why can't this go on there? Is it not functional if it's on this counter? Oh, don't do this to me. All right, let's move you over there for now. You need a lot of counter space to make all these work. I'm going to move this lunchbox. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can move the lunchbox onto there. And then let's see if the cereal works now. Okay, so that does need to be on a counter. So that's good to know. And it is just that like regular bowl of cereal. Now, does this work without it being on the counter? Wait, did we always have the options for these seltzer waters? I don't know if these are new or not. Where did these come from? I don't know, but I'm going to have Maria go ahead and grab one of those and see if this works without it being on a counter. Okay, so the lunchbox does work without it being on a counter, so that is good news. But it's just good to know that the cereal boxes do need to be on the counter. And I think Connell finished his restoration. Oh, did he not? It's still dirty. Did he just give up? Let's go tell him to restore it again. Does it like save my progress, or is it like totally starting over? Oh, it does save my progress. Okay, I think he just gave up. Back into our kitchen. So we tested out the lunchbox. We tested out the cereal. I think we're also supposed to be able to order groceries from this grocery bag. Purchase groceries. I wonder if this is just going to drop it in my inventory, or if it's actually going to order groceries the way that you can with cottage living. Let's just go ahead and pick a couple things. I don't really know like why I'm putting thought into what I'm ordering. I'm just wondering like how it's going to get delivered to me. So let's go ahead and order this, and we'll see if the grocery delivery person comes or if it actually just goes right into my inventory. Oh, the items Maria purchased can be found in the grocery bag's inventory. The grocery bag's inventory? Oh, so the grocery bag actually has its own inventory. But it's not like when you order groceries from Cottage Living. That's really interesting. Let me put this stuff in my fridge so it doesn't go bad. So what I was referring to is how you can order a grocery delivery, and this was a feature that came with Cottage Living. And when you order groceries this way, somebody actually comes to your house and delivers the groceries. Oh, here's my grocery delivery person coming with my order. I didn't really want that to be the front door. I kind of wanted this to be the front door. But I will go ahead and grab my grocery delivery. See, so now we have this grocery bag, and when I go ahead and unload this, I believe all those items will go into my inventory. Oh, they actually go directly into the fridge when you unload it, and then anything that doesn't go in the fridge goes into the inventory. So I think all of that stuff just went in my refrigerator. So kind of interesting that they included like 2 different versions of that system, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, so there's 2 other things in this kit that I wanted to look at, and that is the recipe tablet and also the food scale. So the recipe tablet, I'm assuming, is going to work the same way as like that cookbook. Yeah, we can like pick any kind of cooking or anything like that. So this is very similar to the cookbook that we got in, I want to say, Home Chef Hustle. Is that where we got that cookbook? But basically it's like the same effect of like if I had clicked on the stove, I can kind of just like create any kind of recipes. Okay, so the food scale apparently is not functional. I don't know why I thought that it was going to be. I feel like I had read something about that. Let me go ahead and pull up that blog post for this kit because I could have swore that that was supposed to be a functional item. Okay, I'm mistaken. It actually didn't say that that food scale was going to be functional. I don't know why I thought that it was going to, but the cookie jar and the kitchen timer are supposed to be functional as well. So where did I put those? Okay, so my cookie jar is back here. So the cookie jar, I can grab a cookie. Oh, let's see what kind of cookie it is. Okay, so it looks like I just got a little chocolate chip cookie out of the cookie jar, so that's fun. And then let's also go ahead and just see what this kitchen timer is about. Okay, so it looks like this basically just works the way that the new alarm clocks that we got work. So it's basically just an alarm clock. It's not really a timer, but you can set like what time you want it to go off and it will wake up Sims who are in that room. So that's interesting. I mean, it's not a timer, but I do like that it has a little bit of functionality attached to it. Okay, my man Connell is struggling over here in the workshop. I guess it does have a little bit of a challenge to it. I'm sure if you had like higher handiness skill, it wouldn't. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, Connell. Okay, let me like let him kind of pull himself together. Everyone's gonna shower and go to sleep, and we will revisit this in the morning. Also, just a quick shout out to the EA Creator Network for providing me with the copies of these kits to show you guys. And if you are planning on purchasing these kits and you want to help support me as a creator, I do have a creator code on the EA app. So when you're checking out, all you have to do is type in Simming Shannon in the promo code box, and that will give me a small commission on your purchase. A lot of creators have these codes, so you don't have to use mine if you don't want to, but I definitely recommend using somebody's when you check out because it does help support your favorite creators. With that spiel out of the way, let's get back to the video. Also, while they're sleeping, I just wanted to show you guys those little life alert necklaces I was talking about. These are so funny to me. I'm so glad that they added these. I feel like they just give like the elders a little bit more personality, and also like these little glasses that they have on. I just think they are giving like such a grandma and grandpa vibes. All right, it looks like he is done with his breakfast, so let's go ahead and have him keep working on restoring this stove. He actually has gotten his handiness all the way up to level 3 by doing this so far, so I guess it is a little bit challenging and definitely good for skill building. So maybe I'm starting to retract what I was saying about wishing that there was like some sort of prerequisite. Although, honestly, no. Like, I feel like it would have been fine to have to build up handiness a little bit before this. Like, maybe if it was, like, level 2 or 3. Like, I think at first I said, like, level 5. Maybe that was unnecessary. But I do think it would have been nice to have had to have, like, any handiness experience before just jumping into doing this. In the meantime, Maria is reminiscing, and she is just slaying. I love her little outfit. Like, I think this kit is so cute. And I really went into detail when I was making these Sims. Like, I gave them all these little, like, face lines and little skin details and wrinkles and stuff like that, and I just think they are so cute and just so grandma and grandpa. I also should have given him an outfit that was a little more like ready for handiness. I guess maybe his like hot weather outfit would be a little more like doing handiness friendly. Let's just go have him like change real quick, just so he looks like he should be like working on things, you know what I mean? Like, that is just not the kind of thing I would do in my jammies. I would never step on this floor in my socks. You would not catch me dead doing that. Okay, he just got up to level 4 handiness, and I feel like he is almost done restoring the stove. So hopefully we can finish this one up pretty quickly before he pees his pants. It looks like we are done. It looks stunning. It's suddenly clean and it is also functional. I'm actually going to go ahead and replace the stove that we have in the kitchen with this one. I think it's like way cuter. Also interesting that this is not a full tile. Like we have a lot of space on either side. I guess older appliances are a little bit smaller like that, so I'm not super complaining. And also very interesting to note that these salvaged appliances, you cannot change the swatch on. They actually do come in different swatches, but once you place one down, that is the one that you are committed to. So I think I did this green one right here, but whatever swatch you go ahead and place down, it's like you can't switch it in build mode and you can't even switch it once it's restored. So if you are going to do this, make sure that you put down the swatch that you actually like want it to be, because you are stuck with it. But just to double check that it is functional, I am gonna have Maria go ahead and cook something for us. Oh, actually, maybe let's have her start it from the little recipe tablet over here. Okay, she's gonna go ahead and make us some sugar cookies. It just feels like the grandma thing to do. Oh no, do we not have a counter open? Oh my goodness, like you need so much counter space to have all these items. I guess because this one's not functional, let's go ahead and put it on there. I thought that that was functional, so it needed to be on a counter, but I think I was wrong about that. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and see if we can have her work on this, and hopefully she can use this counter to do her cooking. Okay, perfect. So we do have a counter space that we can do cooking on. I knew that like these weren't going to be functional. They are just so covered in stuff. It is kind of a bummer that the cereal needs to be on a counter. Like that kind of takes up a lot of space. Like this is not a super tiny kitchen, and the fact that we only have one counter space that we can actually cook on is kind of crazy, but I guess all you really need is one. Oh my goodness, why are they having a strained romance dynamic out of nowhere? These people have literally existed for like 2 days. Whatever, it's tea. I'm keeping it. All right, Connell, if you're so strained in your relationship with your wife, why don't you just go work on some things? Go restore the microwave, please. All right, so he is working on that. I love that he's restoring it while it's open. I also love how nasty that little plate in the microwave is. That's kind of everything. And meanwhile, Maria is starting to bake in our new restored oven. I think this one is so stinking cute. I actually really, really like this, and I think I'm gonna be using it a lot. Oh, and look at our cutesy little cookies. Let's go ahead and grab a serving. Okay, I love it. Maybe we'll give Connell a cookie when he gets back from restoring stuff, and maybe they can work on their marriage a little bit, because that is tea. I don't know why they're having problems. They literally barely exist. Okay, so final thoughts, because I think that is everything I wanted to check out in these kits. I would definitely consider Restoration Workshop a little bit of a gameplay kit, in the sense that it technically does have a new gameplay feature that we haven't had before. Granted, that feature is just restoring appliances, and he's literally just standing there with his screwdriver, and there's like no like new skill or anything tied to it. But I will say, like, restoring an appliance that is otherwise unfunctional is not really something that we have in the game right now. So I wouldn't call it like a full-on gameplay kit, but it's pretty dang close. And even though the kitchen clutter gameplay isn't actually anything new, like we already have like that lunchbox functionality and stuff like that, and the alarm clocks, I still think that it's really fun that they're adding more functional items in these kits, because I feel like before we would just get like furniture and a sink and stuff like that, but I do feel like that some of these items can actually add like a little bit to your gameplay experience. So I'm not mad about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you wanted to see in the kits that I didn't show here, definitely let me know in the comments and I would be happy to make another video. But in the meantime, I hope you have a slaytastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.